The closer we get to the weekend of May 16th, the more it looks like this meet and greet is going to be canceled. So, in this series of Let's Visit Strasburg, Part 3, we're going to take a look at the Red Caboose Motel, the Toy Train Museum, and the ChooChoo Barn. So, let's get going with this right now.
Here's an overall view of the area courtesy of Google Earth. As you can see, everything is pretty close together. You have the Strasburg Railroad with the Railroad Museum right across the street. Over to the left is the ChooChoo Barn. Over to the right is the Red Caboose Motel. And right behind that, the Toy Train Museum. Let's continue where we left off from the last video, driving up Paradise Lane. On the right, you'll see a variety of cabooses with different road names lined up. They have a variety of sizes to accommodate any family, including a farmhouse. They have many horses in the area, so you have to watch your step. There's a dining car restaurant, ice cream stand, carriage rides, and much more at this facility. And right next door, up Paradise Lane, is the Toy Train Museum. So let's take a look inside and see what they have. The National Toy Train Museum has one of the largest collections of toy trains in the world, professionally organized and interpreted. It's the headquarters of the Train Collectors Association, which has many train shows across the country throughout the year. The museum resembles a Victorian-era train station, which is in California. They have a collection of publications that are maintained by volunteers. All the displays are behind glass, so if you're bringing a camera, make sure you have a polarizing filter to attach to the lens. Or like I did with my cell phone, I shot on an angle to reduce as much glare as possible, but you can never get all the glare out. There are operating layouts of all scales, which can be easily operated with push buttons. Now let's go take a look at what's at the ChooChoo Barn. George Groff started his layout in the basement of his home on Franklin Street in Strasburg in 1945. The ChooChoo Barn was created on Thanksgiving Day in 1961 with 600 square foot of layout with 6 trains and animated figures. The Groffs retired in 1979, and their youngest son, Thomas, and his wife took over the business.
In 1989, they expanded the complex to what it is today, with many shops, including a train store. Many of the scenes on this layout are a representation of what can be found in Lancaster County in the surrounding area. I was digging through some old photographs from about 19 years ago, and I found a bunch from Strasburg. So that's going to be the next video. So keep an eye out for it. There are links in the description of everything covered in this video and the last two videos, and my previous videos of the Strasburg area is also in the description. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, ding that little bell so you can be notified whenever there's a new video coming out. So until the next time, we'll see you. And take a look at the woodpecker that I found in the backyard this morning.